Hello all and welcome to Race on Oz. It is the PC League round 4 from Brands Hatch. It's your host JJ here. We've had a couple of weeks off. We had a bye round last Monday. It was quite fitting after the drama that took place in round 3 at Zolder. It was quite the round, that is for sure. Plenty of drama. The pit board was knocked over. So a lot of people were mistaking the line in pit lane and getting drive-through penalties. And it's definitely changed up the championship in a couple of the classes. But, we'll get into that in a second. But we are here at Brands Hatch in the English countryside, and who knows what the weather will do in this particular race. It is a great circuit this. There's going to be plenty of action as we will have a look at the previous race results. So this was from Zolder, and we've got the AM class winner was Ray Smith or Haggis. Haggis says he's very fondly known amongst the console league, but he's definitely making a bit of a name for himself in the PC league. A brilliant 6th position and the AM class winner. It was a great race by Haggis. The silver class winner went to Christopher Blanchard. It was a brilliant race as well. With all the dramas that happened on track, both Haggis and Christopher Blanchard both just kept their heads down and got the race done, and it was brilliant results. And the winner overall, Michael Easter. That was a brilliant performance from him in the Bentley in the dark at Zolder. So congratulations to the winners from the previous round. So we have a look at the standings. For AM class, we've got Haggis leading the way on 68 points from Joey Gutierrez on 61 points, and Tom Parsons in third on 33 points. And I must say, Haggis is looking strong here again at Brands Hatch. Silver standings, Matthew Marsh is leading with 41 points, 1 point lead over Christopher Blanchard, and Stephen Haycock in third with 36 points. It's pretty tight in silver class. There's plenty of actions going to happen at this round amongst this class. And Terry Rayton is the leader of the pro class on 68 points from Michael Easter and Paul Russell. So again, this will be an absolute cracker amongst these guys. There's a few guys within this pro class that are a bit out of place, and I think the one that stands out to me is Andrew Lawrenson, all the way down there in 16th with a DNF, where he's in his first race of the season where his internet has dropped out, he's disconnected. And then the previous round where he was one of those drivers who was tied up with the pit lane drive-through penalties for missing the line when the pit board had been knocked over. There was images through the race of the pit board just lying on the ground further up pit lane at the second line, which unfortunately anyone who went to try and slow down at that point was already getting a penalty. the live action and just have a quick look at the form guide going into this one. And Michael Easter, so far quickest in practice after his performances last round at Zolder. He'll be looking to back it up here. It looks like the Bentley's going to be quite strong around Brands Hatch. And then the leader of silver class is Gabriel Ingersoll, who he's had a couple of quiet rounds since the first round where he had a very strong performance. Maybe looking to have a pretty strong performance here at this. Or is that someone's just turned themselves around in front of Easter? But then we'll have a look at AM class, and that's Haggis. He's just sitting in the pits at the moment. That beautifully turned out Bentley. Hope I haven't gone quiet. Sorry, lads. Let me know if I have come back on. So, yeah, anyone in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. I hope I haven't gone quiet. I might have to change back to my previous mic setup. It would also help if I turn the sound on for the cars as well. Thank you, lads. So, as we count down the last minute till qualifying starts, let me know in the chat who you think you will take poll here, guys. Let us know what your thoughts are. And don't forget to check out Pitwall Live for the live timing throughout this race. So thank you to Pitwall for giving us a server, and also to ACC TV for the beautifully turned out UI and timing modules we've got on the screen at the moment. And until the final seconds of this session, as looks a bit odd. There's not enough pit bays at Brands Hatch. So if you see two cars inside each other, it's because there's not enough pit bays. That's why that might look a bit odd. So we've got Michael Easter, who was quickest in practice with a 23.2 from Andrew Lawrenson, who looks to be up at this stage. So I'll see if you can just pip Easter at the end of practice. This is nothing other than bragging rights, this one. So just wait for the final couple of cars to head across the line.
green light. Line, show them what you got.
As the cars begin to set out on their outlaps for the qualifying session, it's a very, very busy pit lane here. It's a very busy circuit. And we've already got 2 cars stopped on track. I believe these 2 guys have already headed back to the pits after that, so we'll have a quick look at the weather. So it's going to be fine for this session. It's cloudy, so there's doesn't look to be a chance that we'll have any wet weather in this particular session. As Bruno Gallo's the first car out. Have a look at the track map. There is cars everywhere. As Bruno just comes around, he's about to set off in his first lap. Christopher Blanchard's just behind him. So there's a nice gap in front of Bruno here. Just have a look from the dash. Short lap around here. We're looking for a low 23 for qualifying, even a high 22. Sorry, not out there, Wally. Been see you out there for this one. Feel better soon, mate. Man, it'll be a little while before I get camera on me, mate. As Bruno sets the first time, 24.2, equalitary rate, the 24 flat. There we go, Michael Easter, 23.7. Oh, someone's, I think that's Dominiak, who's just gone off in front of Bruno there. Lawrenson goes to the top with a 23.6. He's got, that's a couple of cars going off around him. That was Glenn Stimson. He's got some traffic ahead of him. That is Paul Russell. So Paul Russell still sporting the moon boot. He's done a pretty good transition to right foot braking. Still just as quick. Joe Gutierrez is the quickest in AM class so far, and Neil Fakeney's the quickest in silver class. So we're expecting these times to come down and come down quite quickly throughout the field. There we go. Thanks, Wallace. I did rain in practice. So looking forward to this change weather cycles for this one. There'll be plenty of action if it rains later on in this session. So just bring up the fastest laps in the totem so far. We've got Andrew Lawrenson, who wasn't able to go any quicker, and neither is Michael Easter. So there you are, these guys up, pulling in some quicker sectors. So we'll just have a look at these two. I think this has been the battle for pole here. It's between Lawrenson and Easter. Daniel Hunter goes to third with the 23.8, so he's not far off either. Easter's still pulling out quicker sectors here. Lawrenson wasn't able to go quicker. Let's have a look at this lap. Finish off this one. Lap by Easter. Can he go to the top? Yes, he does. A 23.15. What a lap. Still plenty of time left in this session. It's a great lap. So it was half a second quicker than Lawrenson. I think that's going to be the battle is between Lawrenson wasn't quite on it that on the previous lap. So just compare their fastest laps. So 10.5 to 2/10 in each sector on a very short circuit. That's it's going to be an interesting finish to this battle. Just have a look at Joey Gutierrez. Just wondering where Haggis is at this stage. Haggis has shown a bit of form in AM class, so it's a bit of battle between these two. Take out the honours for AM class, I suspect. Expecting Haggis to be a bit further up the field. As Easter is on a pretty quick lap again. He's got some traffic ahead of him. May compromise him on this lap. So I suspect, yeah, that was great. So that's Graham Ingersoll he had ahead of him. Still on here. Easter is still showing perfect sectors in this lap. We won't know for sure what the time is till he crosses the line with these sectors. He's taken a lot of grass. May have been compromised. So Lawrenson has managed to go quicker, so he's done a 23.4. Unfortunately, Easter is unable to go quicker. Sorry, I apologise. He did manage to go quicker on that lap by 0.013 of a second, but invalidated the lap. Saw him take that huge amount of grass. He's on for a 22.9 here. I've shown a lot of him. But he's still throwing up perfect sectors, as you can see by the purple box around his name. Easter is still on here. So we get a bit of grass through the last corner. And no, he's pulled the pin on that one. He's got a chance to get tyres and have another run at it. Just have a look at the classes here. So Gabriel Ingersoll's the leader of silver class in 8. Andreas Wolf is second in silver class and he's in 14th. And we've got Haggis and Joey Gutierrez 15th and 16th in AM class. So the battle between those two is going to be red hot. That's what we want to see. There's the class battle and there's the overall battle. And sometimes the class battles are just as tight as it is for these front runners. There's definitely going to be plenty going on in this race. So just move back towards the rear of the field here. And another convert from the Console League to PC, and that is Dean Karki in the black and orange Porsche. It's good to see him on track, and good luck to Karki in his first outing. 31st in qualifying so far. So he's just trying to find a gap. He's got Terry Rayton coming up behind him very, very quickly. It's a bit of a baptism of fire here. It's an easy circuit to try and get your head around. PC, as there's cars going off everywhere around him. And he's looking at starting a lap here. Sanders Porsche. Terry Rayton right up behind him there in the Audi. Just see how much gain. Rayton. Oh, his Karki's back out of it. Let him go. Nice bit of sportsmanship there. So we just catch Andrew Lawrenson. He's got some purple sectors here. Dust and sand being kicked up ahead of him. That was Karki in the Porsche. Just coming up to the final corner. He's got Terry Rayton just ahead of him. So Michael Easter is pitted. He's called it a day. Last lap was a 23-2 from Lawrenson, so it's on here. He's going to get a bit of a toe from Rayton. As Gabriel Ingersoll's got third with a 23-3. Lucas Dowd fourth with a 23-5. So that's a silver class guy in third place. Lawrenson's going purple sectors and Lucas Dowd is going purple in the first sector. Lawrenson's still purple here. Steel car's going off in front. Can he finish off this lap? Can it be clean? Work these guys are coming up on the back of Angry Old Fella. Time has gone to 0. Oh, Lawrenson, he's missed out by 0.012 of a second. That is super close at the top. Lucas Dowd was unfortunately wasn't able to go quicker. His times have come right down. Mitchell Weston looks to finish off his lap. We just have a quick look at the times here. 23.155's pole by Michael Easter. Super tight times there at the top. He's taken pole from Andrew Lawrenson and Graham Ingersoll. So Ingersoll is, he's leading silver class at the moment. We'll take a short break and be back shortly. welcome back as we start off on the formation lap. While they are on this lap, we will have a look at the results from that session. So we've got Easter, Lawrenson, Ingersoll. So Ingersoll is the leader of the silver class. It's a great performance, third overall. Very, very well done to him. We've got Weston, Rayton, Dowd, Schmid, Gallo, Russell and Hunter. So unfortunately Hunter is in the pits. He will be starting from pit lane, not sure why, not sure what's happened there. But we go back down to 17th and 18th. We've got Haggis and Gutierrez, so the leaders of the AMP class. That is going to be one hell of a battle between those guys. We're really looking forward to seeing how both these guys go in this race. So Michael Easter in the Bentley leads the field around. So 1 hour race, 1 pit stop for tyres, and it is fine and sunny, so I would not suspect any rain for this race, but you just never know. English weather, who knows what's going to happen as the grid begins to form up here. We look forward to seeing how this race will go. K's waiting to go to 70. Waiting for the call. Look at the long line of traffic in this track. We're speeding up to 70 now. Getting ready for the green. There's going to be plenty of action start of this one, and off we go. The cars are fanning out already. See how we go, trying to get through turn 1. Ingersoll's up into second. It's a great start from him. Have a quick look back through the field. There's no yellows so far. Yes, there is. That's Phil Rowden in the fence. Plenty of action as cars jostle for position, side by side. There's been contact between Neil Prempton and someone in front of the field. It's Easter, Ingersoll, Lawrenson, Terry Rayton, Weston, as we've got contact from a few guys. This is Frost and Reed and Neil Fakeney around the outside. They've got Haggis in there as well. That's Andreas Wolf just ahead of these guys. I believe there might have been contact between Andreas Wolf and Frost. As Angry Old Fella has had a moment somewhere there as well. As well as Paul McElhenney. So there's a few yellow flags been thrown up through the field. As we go back to the front. First lap done. Got Easter from Ingersoll. Ingersoll's not getting away here. Got Lawrenson, Terry Rayton behind him. Weston in 5th. Nolan Smith and Dowd. So a bit of a battle going on here between Dowd and Schmid. Seem to have settled down further back in the field, so there wasn't too much drama in lap 1. Back of the field, we've got Daniel Hunter, We've got... Oh! Hamid Avendi just turning his car back around, and Daniel Hunter coming through. And now the battle is forward behind, so Easter has been able to make a gap on Ingersoll on this lap. We've got Lawrenson will be looking to get up the inside at turn 1. He's going to have a go, and it's not being made easy for him. Ingersoll's holding his own. Lawrenson's still there. Turn 2. Still continuing on. This is great side-by-side action between these guys. Well done, Ingersoll. He's not giving Lawrenson an inch here. This is good to see. And Lawrenson's going to try and get the move done up the inside. I think he's got it done. And Rayton's looking to get into the battle now as well. Another yellow frost there, so he's been contacting someone. As Easter's just skipped away to a 2.5 second lead. Just have a look at the side of Rayton's car and Ingersoll ahead of him. We've had some action further back. We've got try and catch it. It's been a big incident for Nando. There's plenty of action back here as well. So this is Reed up the inside of Bruno Gallo. Oh, a bit of contact again. Reed's got the move done. Neil Fakeney will be having a look there as well. There's a long line of traffic here. Go to Helicam, as that was Stimson on Haggis there as well. They're going to continue. That's oh, there's plenty of action back here now. That's Joey Gutierrez being pushed wide. As Roland Schmidt takes the fastest lap so far in this one. So Ingersoll's still holding his own. He's in 3rd position. Terry Rayton just behind him. As we've got... This is Dowd looking to make a move on Western. As Andrew Lawrenson just takes the fastest lap of the race with the 23.595. So that's blistering pace at the start of this one. It's just slightly settled down as still plenty of action through this one. It's a huge line of cars here. Oh, that's Haycock just running wide. It's Neil Crampon having a look. Just monitoring the gaps at the front of the field here. Got Haycock and Gutierrez. The other leading AMP-class driver there is Haggis, who's made it. He's gone backwards a little bit at the start of this one. Some of these silver and pro drivers have made moves on these guys. as Reedy looks to make a move on Frost. Oh, Reedy's grabbed a little bit too much to curb there on the inside. As Hamid Avidi just have a look, see what is going on here. Suspect he's grabbed a little bit too much curb or a bit too much grass. Coming out of this next corner. Yeah, oh, he's just got... Yeah, oh, he almost kept that off the fence. He just... And this is Mironenko. Mironenko had a huge moment there. And that's... he's having some other dramas there. I think that could be it for him. As we've got... As Lucas Dowd has lost a position. Frost has been pushed wide there as well. Was this contact at the last turn? Oh, I believe it was. That was unfortunate for Frost. Andreas Wolf keeps going, so Frost has been pushed back to 16. So Lucas Dowd lost the position to Schmidt on the previous lap, so that battle's continuing on. This is another tight battle. We've got Neil Fake, Pete Stimson and Christopher Blanchard. Stimson's looking, oh, there's a bit taily there from Fake Knee. Get away with taking a bit of curb and getting a bit of grass around here. You get a bit greedy, it hurts you and hurts you bad. You can see all the skid marks around those couple of corners. And just behind this battle, we've got, I think that's a lapped car there. I believe it will be. Something big has happened further back down the field. We'll try and get a replay of this one. So we're on with McElhenney here. Oh, they've made contact. Not too sure who that was. There's been a few cars making contact there. Plenty of action going on in this one as Frost is chasing down Haggis. Still monitoring the front of the field. It's a 2-second lead. Easter over Lawrenson. Ingersoll still holding up third, so it's been a brilliant start to this race from Ingersoll. We've got Mitchell Weston chasing down Terry Wright at McLaren, so it's been quite tight amongst these three in the front of the field. This battle here is getting very, very tight. So this is Andreas Wolf, Reed and Gallo with a very damaged Hamid Avendi trying to make his way around the field. I have a feeling that one of those cars that was tied up in those incidents early before might have been Joey Gutierrez. Trying to find where he's in the field, so maybe not, so he's in 18. So we watch Reed chasing down Wolf. Very tight up here for 6th and 7th between Dowd and Schmidt. We'll stick with this battle here. Reed's pushing, Andreas Wolf ahead. Big line of cars behind. There's plenty of action in this one. So, Andreas Wolf, I think he may have disconnected there. Something weird is going on there for Gutierrez. I think he got passed earlier than this. It was glitching on my screen, unfortunately. Haggis has just been passed by Blanchard and Frost. As Frost looks to make a move and gets the job done. Car 29, that's Simone Cocco, so he's pulled over. He's had a moment in turn 1. Something's happened to Haggis then. Apologies, I've missed that. Haggis has come off. Did that happen on his own? So we saw this move get made as Haggis tried to get up the inside himself. He has. Oh, there's a bit of contact. That's Haggis in the fence. It's going to do him well for the AM Class Championship. That's very unfortunate. So just have a look a bit further back down the field. We've got a battle going on between Angry Old Fella and Carlos Dominiak. It's 18 to 19. So Haggis has moved all the way back to 20th there. He's lost about 6 positions in that. So the biggest loser so far out of this race has been Daniel Hunter. Well, he started from pit lane, so he's probably actually made up quite a few positions. As we watch Dominiak and Angry Old Fella both do a bit of lawn mowing. Nando Latanzio has dropped 20 positions after he's made a big moment early on in the race. Wally Masterson is up 9 places. Stu Parsons is up 9 places. As we have a look, can Angry... Oh, he's tried to stick the nose in there. It wasn't warranted. as Haggis has come in, so he's going to get that damage repaired. Using the moment to catch my breath and see where things are at here. So we've got, and here's another battle. So we've got Kennedy, Runau, Daniel Hunter starting from pit lane, and Dean Karki is. Kennedy's having a bit of a drama. He's got his hands full with that Audi. He's just lost 2 positions, and Karki makes his way through. So Karki's in 12th. He's up 8 positions. It's good performance from him. Angry old fella is all over the back of Dominiak. Just appreciate this battle for what it is. Where's Angry going to get the job done on this one? Neither of them are quite making it to the apex through there. Still plenty of the track these guys can be using. Shows the nose there. There's plenty of grass in that turn 1. And they've got Wally Masterson coming right up behind him now. Gabriel Ingersoll has just lost 2 positions, so not too sure what's happened to him there. I'll have a quick look, see if he's got any damage. Doesn't seem to have any damage on either side of his car, so might have just had an off somewhere. So he's been passed by Rayton and Weston. Have a quick look at the front of the field here. The lap times between these two. That is for the fastest lap. Have a look at the last 3 laps, and the gap has been extending ever so slightly. It's 3.9 seconds. It is a handy gap. He's got clean air ahead of him now, so he doesn't have any, shouldn't have any dramas with lap traffic. There is a couple of guys sitting in the pits. as Joey Gutierrez has just lost a position to Chris Blanchard. I have a feeling it might have been Haycock off then. Continued on, so we've got Fake Knee and Frost here with Haggis just ahead of them. With Fake Knee blocking to the inside, they've got Stimson not far behind them either. Frost will look for the inside here. Fake Knee covers, this is good, both of these guys. See how GTR pushes the Aston for pace down the straight. Frost gets the job done around the outside. Well done, that's a great move. Stimson next, so Fake Knee's in a GTR sandwich. As Ingersoll has had a moment at turn 1. So he's managed to get ahead of Weston. He just outbraked himself at turn 1. Oh, he's got a huge slide. He was in the grass. So Lucas Dowd has pitted. So he's the first of the cars to have pitted. He looks to have been clean air as well. So my pit prediction is that Lucas Dowd is going to come back out in 8th. So he'll be looking for clean air here. He may have got some damage. That's why he's required to pit. Almost at the halfway mark of this race. Cars are beginning to pit now. I think the undercut worked quite well in this one. Oh, Andreas, that's an unfortunate situation. Sorry to hear your internet's cut out. That's where your night's done. Hopefully Dowd's got some clean air and can make some good progress. He was kind of tucked up behind Schmidt at one point. As there's Roland Schmidt coming into the pits now. So this will be an interesting one. See where he comes out. Just watch this battle continue between Reed and Bruno Gallo. So the pit stop prediction is changing all the time and actually has Lucas Dowd coming. fifth once these pit stop cycle is worked out. So he's obviously lapping quite well here. And he does so. So he's made that move on Schmid. So this, oh, and he runs wide. That won't help him. So he's gained a position on Schmid through the pit stops. So fresh tyres, clean air. Which he has got. He has got relatively clean air ahead of him. So he is the first of the pitters. As we've got flag up. Oh, so Foster's had a moment here. It's been one to watch. So he's just having a haggis here. Oh, he's just had a massive slide. Oh, Neil. Oh, he is. I thought he was going to catch that. He's ended up in the fence. Neil Fakeney would have had one hell of a look at that one. And that's going to be quite costly. So he's pitted straight away. As Crampton and Angry Old Fella come together. It's just a bit of friendly. It's a nice little friendly slap to each other, I think. As the yellow flags show up. Oh, they both had both of them have had massive slides into turn one. Well, very lucky those two. And Crampton got the pass made. Crampton's got a fair bit of damage on one side of his car. Steve Haycock drives in the back of Joey Gutierrez. Gutierrez makes a beeline for pit lane. Another quick look at the predictions here. Lucas Dowd, 5th, so the first guy to have pitted. Terry Rate is the first car to have pitted. As it looks like Reed has lost that position. So Reed had a moment there somewhere, so I'm not too sure what's happened there. Easter pits, Lawrenson goes to the lead. So Lawrenson's got Karki just ahead of him. And Terry Rate further up the road, so I think that Reed will be progressing any further, Dowd will be progressing any further up the field through this pit stop cycle as Easter exits. Yeah, Wolsey, I definitely think that Neil Fakeney is needing a change after that moment that Frost had. Luckily for Fakeney, he would have been able to have plenty of time. I think he would have had plenty of time to see that Frost was having a moment. He's obviously backed out of it and avoided that one. So Lawrenson and Weston are in. Paul Russell continues on. 27.5 minutes left. That's a Bendy getting out of the way there. So Lawrenson's on his way out. East is crossing the line now. We're just waiting for these pit stops to shake out here. So Dowd has made a position on Western through the pit stops as well, so that's been a great move for Dowd. The gap between Lawrenson and Easter is very similar to how it was prior to the pit stops. Has lost a position to Marsh here. These guys are all pitted. So we're just waiting for the last few pit stops. To finish here. Have a quick look at the pit stop lengths. Dowd with a 55-second pit stop, Schmid with a 55. So Western with a slightly slower pit stop there. So I'm not sure if there was damage involved, but from there there's some quite lengthy pit stops. Bruno Gallo with a 61-second, Ingersoll with 66.5 seconds. So Ingersoll's lost quite a few positions. So I suspect he had damage throughout that then. At Easter here, so a 1/10 of a second. You can see by the pit stop time, Easter through to Dowd, that you just don't want to lose any time whatsoever in pit lane, and so that's where Western has lost a position. It's where Ingersoll's lost a position as well, and I suspect by that time that Bruno Gallo's got there, he's going to lose the position to Reed again. Have a look at the position delta at this point of the race. So East is just waiting for these last few pit stops to sort themselves out. Reed is notorious for going very long into the race. So the biggest mover is Wally Masterson, up 12 positions. Ingersoll's down 7 now. As Karki just jumps out of the way of the leader, or the effective leader. Just show the personal best times. These guys, Crampton just gets out of the way. It's Easter through. Dowd's has managed to gap these guys as car 2, that is Nando. He hasn't had a lot of fun in this Mercedes. Has he got too much curb, too much grass? Has he just got a big slide? Yep, slid on him. He's tried to correct it. He's kept it off the wall. It's lucky, Nando. Very lucky. Go back to this battle here. Between Schmidt and Weston. As Weston runs wide, it's not going to help him at all. He's going very, very wide. He's just missed his braking point and he's locked up. And Schmidt's gone round. So a few guys who had very, very good starts, just slowly moving backwards here. Ingersoll and Weston. So Paul Russell, who's we haven't seen much of him in this race. He's been pretty quiet. As Lawrenson just makes the pass for second position, third position, sorry, on Stimson. Stimson's yet to pit. This battle here's for positions. Daniel Hunter and Wally Masterson. It's a good comeback by Hunter. I'm not sure what happened early on, but he's started from pit lane. He started 35th, I think it would have been. Got a bit too much grass there and he's lost quite a lot of time there to Masterson. Car 89. What has happened here? I think that corner has caught him out. Same as we saw with Nando. I think the rear end has just can't step out on him. Has he got damage out of it? Oh, he's grabbed a bit of grass and turn in. And he's come back across the track. Oh, Schmidt's had to go round, so there's little contact. So he's actually kept it off the wall after all of that. He may have a slight amount of damage on that side, not much at all. Quick look at Weston. I think there's any on his car. So they've got away with it, these two. That was very, very lucky. There is a car going very slowly. Car 973. As Hunter and Masterson come in contact as Reed pits. So Reed will come out just behind Gabriel Ingersoll, I suspect. Yeah, we'll see another change of underpants for another driver. So it'll be Schmid, Dowd and Weston. I think Reed's had a pretty slow stop here actually. So Reed's out now. Last stop for Reed. No, it wasn't actually. That's the quickest pit time we've seen. So 54.9, so he's made that position on Gallo and he's got a bit of a gap on him. And oh, there's quite a large gap in front. I thought it was going to be closer to Ingersoll. The other car to pit was Stimson. Stimson had a relatively slow stop as well. Slowest stop out of that group there is Matt Frost, so he had a lot of damage to be repaired. Just have a look at the gaps through the field. That's a mid of Endy again. In the grass, he's having a eventful night, that's for sure. There's definitely a handful of that Audi. And Stimson chases down Gutierrez. What we'll go and have a look at now is the class battle. So Gabriel Ingersoll still the leader in silver. Neil Fakeney second in silver from Haycock. Joey Gutierrez leading. Joey Gutierrez is leading and class. Haggis here, 21st. Showed a lot of promise for this battle. Was expecting Haggis to be a lot higher up the field, but he's had some dramas in this one. And behind him is Angry Old Fella. And then leading the race, it's just getting the job done. That is Easter, and he's built a gap on Lawrenson with Rayton in third. So, Ingersoll, yellow flag. He's just run wide at the first turn. He's having a bit of a handful with that McLaren now. So his gap seems to have settled down here. So Dowd had been pulling away from Weston and Schmid, and that incident of his just grabbed a bit of the grass on the outside through this sector, turned him around. He hasn't been able to match the pace. Well, a pretty similar pace. He's not gaining anything on Weston. As we go to Fakeney and Haycock, it's got the job done, so that'll be second in class for Haycock. That'll continue though. Still plenty that can happen in this race. Lost that time to Haycock through this section of the track. Haycock's not really driving away from him here. As Stimson and Gutierrez are in a nice little battle here with Daniel Hunter coming up behind them very quickly. It's a bit of a glitch with the timing there. It says that Daniel Hunter's 23 laps behind, but that's definitely not the case. As Daniel Hunter has caught up very quickly to the back of Stimson. Stimson blocks another hairpin. Stimson's holding this position pretty well. Hunter's using up plenty of track. Hunter is very strong through this sector. As we've got contact further back, that was Haggis. And someone else, I believe. Hunter has just dropped off. He's got the leader coming up behind him. Stimson runs wide at turn 1. Hunter's going to get the job done. So position change. Daniel Hunter up to 16th. There is a bit of a glitch with some of the timing in here, but this gap has come down. So this is all tightening up between Schmid, Weston and Dowd. In front of the field, it's a 5.5 second gap to Easter. Quite spread out towards the front of the field here. Then we get to this battle. 4, 5, 6. Dowd looking to make a recovery from that spin through this sector of the track. As you can see, there's plenty of tyre marks through this sector. He's made really good ground on Weston. Lap, half a second quicker to Dowd, so 23.9. So he's still got good pace here, Dowd. Weston in the mid 24s. This battle's on. Have a look at Schmid here. So Schmid was only slightly quicker than Weston on that previous lap. His gap's coming down. Weston's getting a move on here and he's chasing down Schmid. It's not easy to follow around this track. Luckily for these guys, the weather has stayed fine. It's bright and sunny. So a few of us were playing for a bit of rain on this one. Really spiced this action up. Not that we really needed it. Now this track, it's plenty going on as it is. We just come up to some lap traffic, and then that's a Mendy just ahead of them. Oh, apologies, that is that McLaren. It is Max Gasser just ahead of that next car. Gabriel Ingersoll has had a moment here. So leave that battle. We want to see what's happened here. It's the silver class leader. Has he been caught out this corner just like so many others? Oh, he's managed to hold it. Oh, then he's lost it, the left-hander. Where's he finished up? Has he lost a place here? So that's not the position. With that bit of lap traffic, this battle is really heated up here. So it wasn't McLaren behind there, with Max Gasser too. Just see if we can catch. So that, so that has tightened right up that bit of lap traffic. Oh, and then Max Gasser runs wide back there, so that's why that got tighter. As there's a yellow flag there for Dowd, that's not for long. He's just run wide somewhere. He's lost a bit of time. So apologies, we'll get back to live action in a moment. And this is live pictures now, so Lucas Dowd has lost a lot of time and he's ended up back behind the McLaren. It's car 222. So that is Paul McElhinney. We've lost another car in the field as well, so I can't find Glenn Stimson, so I'm not too sure what's happened there. He was right up behind Joey Gutierrez. Apologies, should be getting back to this battle here. Apologies for that. There's a couple other battles through the field. We've got Blanchard and Marsh. So Marsh is leading silver class. We've got Daniel Hunter. It's right on the back of Joey Gutierrez here. And then we've got this battle here between Bruno Gallo and Ree, and that one has been going just about all race. Oh, Haggis, he's had another moment. So much promise in this race. Has he done this one all on his own? He was right up behind Dominiak, so I was about to make note of this battle as well. He's just given it a bit too much, and he's just tapped the fence. Night with so much promise, it has not worked out for Haggis, and we've got Daniel Hunter has made that move, and Gabriel Ingersoll. So this is going to change things up quite dramatically, and he's hit the fence again trying to get out of there. Has he done this one all on his own? Again, someone else who had so much promise coming into this race. Oh, he's just grabbed so much on the exit, the hairpin. He's tried turning it around. Oh, and he's locked up in the fence. Oh, what a disaster. And he's hit the fence again and trying to get out of there. It's Ingersoll, again, another person with so much promise in this one. As Reed and Gallo have just changed positions. So Joey Gutierrez still the leader of AM class. After Haggis's moment, Ingersoll is only just the leader of silver class, with Haycock 8 seconds behind. It just depends on how much damage Ingersoll's got. As this battle continues between Reed and Gallo. It's been going on all race between these guys. It's going to continue on. Reed's got a bit of a sniff here. He's just backed out of it. Gallo's using all of the track. This battle continues on. And contacts. Oh, and that's Ingersoll coming through to get that position back. So this is into the last turn. Oh, Reed just grabs a bit of the grass. He just outbraked himself. That was very unfortunate. And Ingersoll takes that position back and heads through. Well, that last 10 minutes was very, very exciting, but I haven't had a chance to realise what the time was on the clock. So Haggis has made a move on Dominiak. This battle continues on between Weston and Schmid for 4th place. Oh, he's turning around. There's contact at the hairpin. Dowd's had another moment somewhere as well, so he's dropped back behind Russell. So apologies, I missed that one as well. This battle continues on. See the damage on the front of Weston's car. And they're coming up behind lap traffic here, so it's Crampton. Congratulations to Easter on the win, as Masterson and Frost have come together. I've seen it is too. Oh, the lap traffic's getting in the way. And there's contact between Weston and Russell. I think that'll be it for these positions now. Oh, Weston stays in 5th, Paul Russell 6th, Dowd in 7th. Where is Frost? Unfortunately, I can't. So Frost has finished the race. So we're just watching Reed come across the line. So congratulations to Michael Easter, as it begins to rain. Of all things, it rains after the race. If that came 20 minutes ago, I don't think I'd be able to talk at all right now. That was a very exciting finish. And yeah, wow, I'm gonna need to catch my breath. That was a hell of a race. Thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in, and congratulations to Easter, Lawrenson in second and Rayton in third. So the battle amongst those three is going to be great throughout this championship. And we look forward to the next round at Bathurst next Monday. It is always an epic race around the mountain. So thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you next Monday night. Thank you all, and good night.